All right, folks, so gradually we're making our way. We are around the Vamuma House area. There is a huge traffic congestion. Folks are still walking from the ATS. There's just not only a vehicular traffic, but also traffic caused by pedestrians, droves of them, multitudes of them walking from the Anthony Tubman Stadium back to their various homes and destinations. They're still in a celebratory mode as well. The rescue convoy is way ahead of us.
And the latest song is Buka Dancer. Buka says here, the dancing Buka. And you see the people are jubilating. There's a free victory campaign.
So many folks from the United Party are dubbing this a pre-victory match. It is still raining cats and dogs as it has been since day. But these folks have braved the elements. They do not care about the rain. They are putting their two fingers up and saying they are on board the rescue mission and the rescue train. Wherever you're watching us from, Ambassador Piker and the rest of the hierarchy within the Unity Party Alliance are further ahead. We are just showing you the journey back to rehab for us and for many of these folks to their various homes and destinations. They are on board bikes. They are walking. And there is an even larger group ahead. So wherever you're rushing from, the United Party has successfully launched its campaign at the Anthony Tubman Stadium, where thousands and thousands of their supporters gathered. It was a sea of green and white. For as far as the eyes can see, and the journey from the ATS, for many of them, is a journey of fulfillment, a journey of support and loyalty, a journey of choosing a side, a journey, they say, of rescuing Liberia. As you can see, they're making their way. We're somewhere around the Vamuma House. In the bucket of pickups. For those who will be walking, they're walking. Those who are on board bikes, they are on board. So folks, we remain live this green day. We stuck up here in the traffic. As you can see them, they're still walking. So we remain here for a moment for quite a while. We are gradually moving. This is bumper to bumper. So folks, we're gradually crossing Famuma House area, and the human traffic, the march from the ATS continues for some, the drive continues for some. From different sides, they're trying to make their way onto the Tottenham Boulevard. This is the road leading to the airfield. That's the airfield road. Making our way back to rehab, the residence of the United Party's standard bearer. They're further ahead. Gradually, we are making our way. Move. Go there. So we are along the Totman Boulevard, somewhere around Old Road Junction, making our way to rehab. Different groups headed different directions. These guys are going to the Old Road side, and we're pressing on towards rehab. Watch out.
Watch your ball here.
Watch it. Ole Raya, Mentine Raya. So they're still making their way. So majority of the folks did walk to make their way to the ATS, and they're doing the same to get back to their various homes. We are approaching the Catholic Junction.
The motorbike, yeah.
The Catholic Junction is where we're currently at, pressing on towards Pinsville.
Don't go there.
Slow down. The convoy is way ahead of us. Jerry, me on the link. We're already behind. We'll take it slow, slow. No, I'm talking to the pop. Okay, like, so the other group is chanting. What we experienced around the stadium was no network coverage at all around the stadium. But once we made our way from the stadium around the sinker end, we have gotten network connectivity. Hence, we're able to bring you the aftermath of the Unity Party's official campaign launch. Whether that was deliberate or not, we were unable to get network connection in and around the Antoinette Tubman Stadium. So folks, Spoon TV, we are around Nigeria House. Slowly pressing on. Many thanks to our teams, various teams that were stationed at various points. We were assigned and are still assigned with the UP's standard bearer, Ambassador Joseph Yuma Boyka. We're making our way to his residence to see what the atmosphere there will be like. Because last night, it was a carnival-like atmosphere. This morning when we arrived there, similar. And from all indications, majority of these folks are making their way to his residence. We've been caught up in traffic. It's going to take us a really long time to get to rehab. A resounding statement has been made. October 10th is the marked date. That is the date being mentioned as to see, after all of the show of force by contesting parties, as you can see, the Unity Party showing its force, its strength today, along with its alliance partners. The outturn of the ballots on the 10th of October is going to determine whether or not all of these large crowds will translate into the needed votes. Almost all of the parties are claiming that they have the numbers for a one-round victory. Whether or not that is possible with 20 presidential candidates, some from political parties, others independent candidates, vying for the highest seat in the country, the presidency as well as the vice presidency, and there will be 15 senators up for re-election and 73 representatives